On July 29th, 2015, Windows 10 was released to the public. It was set to the first date since before. It was all began with 1507, which is the first release of Windows 10. But for today, we're going to be focusing on what we're doing this week. As of October 14, 2025, Windows 10 will soon be stopping support for Windows 10. We have a few options for here before we get started. Here are the lists we can showcase you. So, as you know, um, we have a few things to cover with as concerned. So I have a few things to say. Before we get started, it's a little heads up for you. So, sorry about that. Anyways, before we get started, I just do want to talk about the things before we get rolling into the video, into our live stream. First of all, this is our first show, or our first live stream to be using the Windows 11 computers, since I'm now in Windows 11 now, since then. And so please wait while I set things up. So, um, like I said earlier, um, like before, just what I thought. So, before we get through in here, I'll put the minimum requirements for Windows 11 before we get started. I'll leave this up for you. So while we wait, here are the list of requirements that you'll be dealing with on here. It's on Microsoft's webpage. So, um, anyways, before we get started, I just want to talk about the things real quick. So, I'll leave this up for you guys. Anyway, with that being said, enough talking. Um, Before we get into the video or the things, because Windows 10 is ending support on October 14th, 2025, here are the options for you. We have the ESU, Extended Security Updates. I recommend you check for everything. Your PC needs to be running 22H2 if you're eligible uh, to enroll in Extended Security Updates. upgrade. And if your PC is eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, then it's available for you. Um, it's eligible to upgrade to Windows 11. Um, if your PC is eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, and I would recommend saying that yeah, keep in mind that if your PC is eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, I totally recommend you do so, and I recommend you do it straight away. And like I said, this will not take any bit of longer. Like I said earlier, it'll be a bit short than you think. It'll be a little bit short, depending on what it is. So I'll go ahead and share the thing, what it looks like. Here's what the current version looks. Here, let me show you. This is what the desktop looks like, and as you can see, it's this is the 22H2. So to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the suite today, yeah. Now, just a heads up here before. Oh no, sorry. Here's option number 3. I'll get a new PC. Um, I recommend you check for any software or issues with it before that happens, because since it's October, Windows 10 will no longer receive any technical support from Microsoft. If you're still using Windows 10, I recommend you upgrade them, because after October 14, 2025, there will not be any security updates, no technical support, or no new features, because it will not receive any new features or updates, nor getting technical support or security updates. Um, check for if your PC is eligible. If not, you have to replace it. Now, before we get into before we get into the video, installing Windows 11 on unsupported hardware will cause you issue, and if you are using any softwares like FlyOBE, um, please be careful. Be careful when upgrading your computer on unsupported hardware. Uh, as a reminder, do not upgrade your PC to Windows 11, even though it's not supported for your CPU, like your TPM 2.0 or anything like that. Please be careful. Please be cautious yourselves. Please be honest and be respectful. And please check with the manufacturer if it's eligible. So, like I said, if your PC is eligible to upgrade to Windows 11, please check in the Windows updates and ensure that your computer is eligible. I'll leave this up here if you like. So this is what it happens to you. So, like I said, after October 14, 2025, Microsoft will no longer provide free software updates for Windows updates, technical assistance, or security fixes for Windows 10. Your PC will still work, but we recommend moving to Windows 11. Windows 11 offers a modern, efficient experience designed to meet current demands for enhanced security. With that being said, without further ado, let's get into the thing. Now, as you can see in my desktop, as you can see right now, I'm now in Windows 11. It's a newest stylish version of our operating system. I put my birthday at the top, so you can see there on the side. And we're going to be using VirtualBox to create the virtual machine. This is the latest version of VirtualBox. It supports Windows 10 and 11. So here are the names here. I'm going to name it Windows 10 2015 2025. And make sure we're going to locate our ISO image and clicking that. Locate the file we selected here by going to Liquid Disk, then the user's file, and then choosing our name. Go to the Documents tab and click on that one. Click open. I don't want to proceed with unintended installation. I will do that here. What's next? We have a future disk size we can use for. I'm going to leave it as, I'm going to put that as a 75 gigabyte. And right here, I'll put it in 446. Now, depending on what the minimum requirements is, we need to ensure that I'll go ahead and lock this up. Yeah, I need to lock my thing. Don't worry. We have a future of CPUs. We have a few things. I recommend you just be cautious. Don't do anything like this or something like that. I recommend you do that. I'm just saying. So this is what our VM's hardware will be. This is what we call that. Now, when you're done with it, make sure you review anything. When you're done, click finish. On this one, click on the settings icon. Um, we have our features and description. If your PC doesn't meet any minimum requirements for this, check with your thing. Here are the lists through. I'll leave it as 128 gigabytes of RAM. And we have some audio input and your network adapter. We have an expert, which knows to be an expert with the network adapter, which is nice. This is what we call it, the secure boot. If your secure boot doesn't do it, we have, this is the TPM. If your TPM does not have, if your VM doesn't meet anything, do not upgrade them. Even though your PC does not support. Anyway, let's get started by turning on our VM. By the way, this is the first time I'm going to be live streaming this on a Windows 11 PC. You may experience it many times before. Okay, it's going to ask me for activate Windows, but we are not made right now. We're not going to do that. And we have a few options here. We have a list of options you can choose from. I'm going to choose this one, Windows 10 Pro, since I'm in this name because I'm in the process of that. So let's do that. And we'll accept the license agreement. Next. We're doing custom here. Check if your drive is eligible. Check if your drive is it. If it's the right one, then yes. Click on that one. Click on the drive allocated space. Press next. And it's going to install. Now, during this process, I'm going to pause, let you know when it's coming back. I'll let you know when it's ready. All right, let's go ahead and check. Oh, and it's restarting. It's asking me to restart. Now, once it reaches to this screen, don't boot from it. So as you may see, something that's a little bit usual would be, as before that, it's just still worth it. Is it worth it to you? What do you think? Since it's getting ready, the minute right now, it's getting ready. It's getting ready for the installation thing. Now this may take about a few minutes here because of the thing. It will just take about a few seconds a little bit later than that time. Alright, this message says that it's on screen. Let's start with this region. Is this right? Yes. Is this the right keyboard layout? Yes. You want us to guess me keyboard layout? No. Now I say that it's asking me for some important stuff. Sit back and relax while I work the magic. And to be honest, this screen right here, it used to have like Windows 10 in it, but it's now Windows 11, as you can see on the taskbar. So, what are your thoughts on this operating system? What do you like? What do you like about this operating system, and what do you don't like? For me, I like the I like that they brought back the original, the startup, the the one on the left with the, if it's the Windows, what's this thing on the left? That's the Windows 10 start menu, and it's much similar to Windows 8.1, and not much of it. But it's a bit of a shame that Windows 10 will no longer receive any support. So it's just a bit of a shame. It's a bit of a shame on that, because Windows 10 will not receive any support from that date. Okay, it says that my VM is gonna restart. It's gonna restart the VM since it's a virtual machine VM because it's a virtual VM, of course. This is a virtual VM because, like I said, this is a virtual VM, not the hardware because sometimes it may not support. Well, you look at that. Look what's happening. So it's asking me how I'd like for me to set up this PC. I'm going to use this for personal use. Click next. Since we're going to be doing a specialty, we will not be logging in using a Microsoft account. So instead, I'm going to use offline account. Click limited experience. I'm going to name it here. That's next. And our password. Oh, that message there. Depending on what you're using, we have a list of things we have on this one. You may notice that the name of this, you may notice that the thing about the questions. For now, I'm going to skip the questionnaires. Putting N and A. Always have access to your recent data. Press accept. When you're done, when you just choose privacy settings here, I'm going to click accept. Here's your personalization experience here. For now, I'm going to show you your thing. You have your things right there. We will choose 2 or 3. Press accept. Do the same thing as usual. And we're now in our thing. It's much the same as before, except with a few things that was simply that was a little bit of thing. Alright, it's going to take about several minutes to finish it up because it's going to take a long time to finish this thing up. Since it's going to take about several minutes to finish the VM's setup. We should recognize that the VM should work well. Oh, and I need to close this out. Since it's not right now. No, and this may take a long time to finish it up because it would take a long time on this version. This is the latest version of Windows 10. This is almost there, and we're now on our desktop. And this message there. No, not yet. We're going to use the systems layout, and you can see Cortana. You can see this one over here. It's this. This is like the beta one. It's the beta Cortana. This one is the Cortana thing, but sadly, Cortana was out of service now. Oh, and unlike the things, it will just remain the same as usual as that before. It's just still worth it. Here's the list through. If you don't know what that was. Oh, and that one right there with this screen, it looks like it matches the one on the task on the Windows 11 taskbar, which is this is similar. Click, click that, and we should be there. And as you can see, it is now disparked. Now we need to install some drivers here. Click devices, and then yes additions. So here's the store. It's asking me for an update. While it's ongoing, I'm going to install some drivers. Under here, this is the one we're going to be doing. We're going to use that one. This is the drivers. Oh, key is live already, so we're going to do it later. Oh, we have a special update here. It's like it seems like a Windows 11 thing. Anyway, we need to update this. I'll go ahead and install some drivers. Go ahead and install some drivers here. And remember, it's Windows 10. Oh, it looks like this one right here, it looks like it seems to be different LT. And there we are, we're back. And like I said, we will not be checking for any updates here at the minute. For now, we're gonna check for updates. Let's see if we have some thing access. Awesome. Like I said, we will be doing some testing. Here, let's go see if it's working. Switch. There we go. We're in there. There it is. Control F, and there we go. Now, before we do anything, as you can see, the wallpaper list is simply different here. Let me show you real quick about the things on the files list. It compares to the ones right here in the drive. It's in this folder under. It's much different than the one I usually use. I'm gonna do the Safe Pictures layout. We're gonna be putting some backgrounds here. These two are gonna be used for Windows 11, but the rest will be used for the operating system so we're using. Now, like I said, it's a simple here. Go ahead. I'm gonna inject this VirtualBox Guest Edition CD-ROM. I'm gonna go ahead and click on Sample and create a new folder and type in samples. We're gonna delete these off because I don't need them. I don't need these. So here is the drag and drop. Let me show you real quick on the drivers list. This is Windows 10 and this is Windows 11. Like I said, these are different titles. You may notice that it's going to be very different than Windows 10. Seeing what the lock screen and the home screen looks like. You may notice that the differences between the two. Consider the following. So we have the Pictures tab. I'm gonna go ahead and put my nighttime wallpaper here for Windows 10 into this machine here. We're gonna do some testing. We're gonna try it out and see if it's gonna work. The others are going to be used for Windows 11 since it's not supported by these operating systems anymore. Oh, this message there on the side, just do something. That's ABC7. And the wallpapers here. We have a lock screen here. We need to ensure that the lock screen is also need to work as well. Let me try if we can get some access to the lock screen wallpapers. I'm going to move them over so you can show you what the differences are. As you can see, these are samples, and these are Windows 11 wallpapers. Like I said, these are styled Windows 11 wallpapers. Like I said earlier, these are different than the originality, than the 11 styled things. These are Windows 11 wallpapers for the computers. Like I said earlier, these are different titles. You may notice that the license expired and product key invalid wallpaper that was seen on the screen. You may notice that the differences are as concerned, because as you're concerned about the wallpapers here, the wallpapers are only slightly different due to the thing. Here are the list of wallpapers here. Like I said, I will not be doing something a little bit stupid, since it's a, here's the samples. Here we have Windows 10. Here's our lock screen. This is our home screen wallpapers. These are several titles. When it happens, you may notice that this screen says this product key is invalid and this license has expired. To keep using Windows, please see your PC settings to activate Windows. Over here we have the Windows 11 style. Like I said, I won't keep up bothering the oh, hey, Aiden Delaney. Wait, are you the real Aiden Delaney? I don't know who that guy is. Anyways, let's continue. We have, these are new style wallpapers. I'm going to preview them for what's new. What you're going to see here on the screen. Here's number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. These are new style wallpapers. Number 5, number 6, number 7, number 8. These are new style wallpapers. What you're going to see in between the time. Sometimes these computers may not receive any updates. If you don't know, if you go to the settings, you notice that you need to activate, because you can't actually activate the PC unless you notice that there it says that. Just a little heads up here. On Windows 10, we have a list of wallpapers here. We have the image 1 wallpaper. We have a list of wallpapers here. We can showcase you. Like I said earlier, if you wish to activate it, make sure it matches this. I'm going to show you right now about the lock screen wallpapers. Choosing set as lock screen, it will recognize that the lock screen will still work. Consider about the following here on screen. You may notice this in the lock screen wallpaper. See that? It's right there. These are the list of wallpapers, as you can see on the screen. So these are style wallpapers. We have a list of wallpapers here. We have the holidays wallpaper, the summer wallpaper, the nighttime wallpaper, and the normal wallpaper. For this week, as you can see, if you don't know what this is, these are pre-built and installed Windows 10 wallpapers. In order to do that, like I said earlier, we're going to be using these several applications to showcase you about these things, what's on the screen. This is with these guys. Right now, at the minute, it doesn't change unless you activate Windows, like something like phone activation or something, whatever. Anyways, let's get started by getting something real quick. As you can see, for this week today, we're going to be using the dark wallpaper because that's on the taskbar. This taskbar right here that matches the lock screen wallpaper that matches the screen. Next, we will showcase you about the things on the start menu. As you can see, EA has been noticed that before. Like I said, I won't deal with it. As you see, this message says in the Accounts tab. We notice that we can't do anything unless you activate it. In family and other users, you can see this message says add someone else to this PC. Click on that. You will notice that it's much different than it's very different than Windows 11. Let me show you real quick. I'm going to add, I don't know, I guess account. It's much the same as usual. I'm going to go ahead and skip the questions. Because it's a guest account. And there it is. This is our guest account. Now, when we lock the PC, you may notice that it's the different fidelity. Let me show you. Let me find out where the devices is. And we also have the network POZ app, which is called the netPOZ command. In the advanced tab, you notice that the Control-Alt-Delete is there. You click that. When you lock the PC, you would recognize that things just, we need to go down and find Control-Alt-Delete. Here's what it looks like when you lock the computer. You may notice that the things is on the screen. When you lock, you may notice that the screen will show on the left side. You have to use your VMs thing. We have a few accounts here. Like I said earlier, these are titles. In the guest account, let me show you the guest account before we start. Use keyboard and Control-Alt-Delete. It's the guest account and type in your name as always usual. Now it's going to do the same thing as before. We have I'm going to go and Control F on the keyboard. And as you can see on the right side, that's the other side on the screen. As you can see, that's almost there. We should recognize that. Huh? Please wait while I finish it up. No, let me mute my mic. I'm sorry about that. This is the viewers. We're going to accept it. You can see, it looks like this. Now it's much the same thing. So anyways, stop right here. It's much the same as usual with the Microsoft Edge and stuff like that. Oh, look at this thing right here. The start button looks similar to that as before. Like I said, the guest account is actually different now, see? So, yeah. Now for user accounts, watch what happens. Watch what happens when we go to the others. Watch this. See that this message showed up? Oh. Anyways, it's much the same as before. Oh, not that one. This is the one with it. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get started with the other ones now. I'm sorry if there's any interruptions. In most cases, it uses the Control-Alt-Delete on the other side on these systems, but in that case, it only doesn't happen. Now let's get started. As you can see, the starter was just different than our team. So anyway, we can go ahead and notice the updates. You have to check updates and security and click on check for updates. You have to check for any updates here, and if you have any updates, do it right there. So, anyways, let's get into it. Oh, that message there. First of all, we need to get a more up-to-date web browser there first. Now, Chrome is just usually with support, but it was just still kept working. That's just usually worked at that time. Go ahead and launch it up. Yes. Oh, and fun fact about this is that if you go to the thing, you don't know, you check for any about tab, and then right here, let me show you. In the systems tab, this is what it looks like when you go to the system tab. Let me show you in the system tab. Now, as you can see, Chrome works. I'm going to set as default. At least it's always the latest Chrome. At least it's the latest Chrome here. At least it's the latest Chrome, because it has the latest version of Chrome installed in this PC. So at least it's worth it, since it's checking for any updates and it's worked it. Just like the originality, since it's this one's 140. Hold on, please wait. I need to mute my mic. I'm sorry, fellas. Thank you so much for your patience. Now, sometimes it may not work because the things may not function right. As you can see, look what happened now. When you check for any updates in the settings app, here's our system thing. When you go to our About tab, you notice that these things are just changed. Now let me show you what the example is. VirtualBox VM. Click on next. We have, you can see, we're going to close that out for now. Let me restart this PC. Huh? Hold on, please wait. Let me Now, like I said, if you want to name it, you need to restart your VM to restart the things. If it doesn't work, then you can do something a little bit kind of. Anyways, let's leave it up for you guys so we can show you real quick what the things are meant. Now, regarding about updates, as you may know, in the updates tab the under settings, when we go to the settings icon and click on Windows Updates, you may notice the update is out of date, and it's asking me that since this one right here, you may notice that the PC might be out of date. You notice that the screen is going to show me something here, depending on what the update would be. You have to check for the updates here. It says your PC is, you have to check for your updates. You notice that the update might be taking a long time to finish up the updates. Like I said earlier, these are different titles. So if your PC is out of date, you have to check for anything and then ensuring that your PC is up to date. If you don't finish up the update, otherwise it will cause your PC to have a little bit of problems and may malfunction on you. Check for any updates and make sure your PC is all up to date with Windows 10. Yeah, as you can see, Google Chrome will work. We have to set as default on this one. If it doesn't work, then you notice that this one may not function right, but sometimes it may not work, but sometimes it may not malfunction. It may malfunction. Go ahead and click on the sign and select switch anyway. You check your updates here. Make sure you're up to date before you do anything. As you can see, my YouTube channel will just load up, and it will just still be worth it. It will just still work. It will just still be worth it. As well. Like this one here. Audacity, which is the one we usually use earlier to the time, but it will just say that the Audacity will just work on the VirtualBox we have on Windows 10 and 11. But it will just keep all aside here, but we can now try that out. Let's try that. Let's try it and see if it works. So we have Moose Hub here. So this is called Audacity Movable Installer, and we have is a Grammarly, which Grammarly is also it's called Grammarly. If you don't know what that is, it's a Grammarly website that's with Windows, that supports Windows. Yeah. So I mean that the is may still work. It must just still work, and it's also available on our webpage. You download your website and then clicking on your thing like this. So one question is, will it do something? It will register it. And as you can see, Moose Hub is there. As you can see, it launches. It launches Moose Hub, which is seems to work well. It was just worth it. Let's see if we can try Spotify. I'm going to go ahead and install this app, which Spotify is still up to date, but it will just still be worth it, right? It will be worth it. Now, in this one here, you have to choose download it directly from Spotify and then launch it. As you can see, Spotify is working. It still works. Windows 10 and on both of them because it's almost the latest version. The only thing you have to do is like logging into an account, like so. As you can see, I was able to look. Let's try out if we can try VLC. If VLC will work, we're gonna try that out. We're gonna try out VLC. As you can see, Spotify is now installed. Gotta love the Windows 10 taskbars. We noticed that the same is on the right side. We need to like scan the QR code to log in. So you need to do that. You need to log in. You do something. I'm gonna go ahead and log in my original accounts. In conclusion, VOC Media Player is one of the best, but it's not one worth the best of all. But it was just still kept to the date since then. Before it was just still be kept at that time. It was just still be kept. As you can see, VOC works. So VOC will work on several operating systems, but some of them may not work properly well. So like I said, you can log in. I'll go and log into my. If you don't know, if you don't have a Spotify account, if you're insured, you don't need anything. I recommend you log in with a different account. Let me share you real quick on Spotify. Which in that case, you log in with your account like this. Let me show you real quick when you log in. I'm gonna type in my thing as an example, and it's gonna give me like a thing like that. Let me pause real quick. While we go to the main user use. All right. Now I'm gonna go ahead and play something here. Let's see if we can if it recognizes it. I'm gonna go ahead and play one from right here. As you know that the screen is just gonna do something here. At least we get everything else over there. We have a list of things, but we're gonna play about a few seconds, and we'll let you know when the music stops. I'm gonna go ahead and play something from here. I'm gonna play Steve's Lava Chicken, and during the music I will change it so you can hear it. I'm gonna go ahead and play one from this one. Let's try it. At least this Canva doesn't let me do anything. We don't see any canvas here on the side because the Canva wasn't shown on the other side of light. Because we don't see any canvas on the other side because the Canva wasn't shown on the side because if you don't know why there's no Canva there. This is due to the thing like that. There's just like no Canva. So this is Steve's Lava Chicken from Jack Black. We're trying to do some testing. It looks like right here. This is Steve's Lava Chicken. I'm gonna play something else like this one right here, like this music right here, when it says marching in, and like anything else like that. And during the music, we will pause the audio here, and when the music stops, um, during the music, we will change the audio here, so at least the music works well. Uh, Let me show you real quick. Let me go ahead. Let's do about a few seconds on Altamima. Okay, so this is what the music looks like. So we did it for a few seconds here because I don't want to like get too long. So that was that. So Spotify still works on Windows 10. What else special here? We have a YouTube Music app, which YouTube Music will still work. And just like the before, it just came with it, but it will just still be kept to the point. It will just still be kept. So you can see YouTube Music still works. So I'm going down the CPID for this one. It's the for Windows 10 and 11. I'm gonna go ahead and show you real quick here with this CPUZ app. As you can see, it's downloading right now. It will just take about a few minutes here to download CPUZ in the drive. We're gonna go ahead and click on that one. We're going to set these up. I want to set it up. Press yes. Go and accept the agreements. Hit yes. Go ahead and create a desktop icon and choose install. And if you don't know what happens, you notice that the updates doesn't do anything because the updates, it's under notice here in the updates tab. This is what it looks like in the updates. We'll go ahead and run. Nope. Here's what it looks like in CPUZ. This is what it looks like. We have an i7. This is an i7 inside with the, as you can see, it's VirtualBox, since it's a virtual VM, and we have an about tab, which is that. The rest of them are not much of it, but yeah. Firefox also supports that operating system, but it will just still work with Firefox, which it's still works that type. So Firefox is still the latest operating systems that can be installed. That also supports with Windows 10 and 11 PCs. So if you know it's now installing, but I have to point out in the case as far as to before. Now, as you can see, Firefox is now installed. You notice that Firefox will still work, but it will just still works that time. And there we go. Firefox is now installed. Let's do some testing here. I need to get my YouTube app. Drive and transfer to the app. Like I said, these videos are slightly different depending on what the music is. We have a list of songs right here. And by the way, these are groove music titles. And current by default SD, you can see this message there. See, this is. Oh, I apologize. Oh, okay. There we go. Curry by default is groove music, which infers to be that groove music is the Symphony Notes originality. And the videos tab. Concerned about videos. Know these videos, right? Yes. Anyway, I'm going to play. I'm going to put something here on this thing, like this one right here. Let's see if we have audio. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we have audio. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we have audio here. Good. We got some audio here. Oh, okay. I got it. Anyway, I'm going to, as you can see, it's the playlist here. Just these are artists and albums. Let's see if we have some audio. Let's see if we can. Let's see if we have audio. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. Let's see if we have audio. Let's see it. There we go. It worked. All right. We're gonna take a short break. We'll be right back. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry. Anyways, guys, I'll be back. We'll let you know once it's done. I'm back. All right. Let's give our thoughts about this operating system. Um, Before we conclude today's video, I recommend you use PC Health Check. Be careful. You have to use your PC Health Check app to install it. Right here. This is what it looks like in the PC Health Check app. I recommend you do that and check for any minimum requirements. Go and accept the license agreement and click Get Next. When you're there, click on this button, hit Check Now on the screen. As you can see, it doesn't meet any requirements here. This is because this operating system doesn't meet any minimum requirements on these operating systems because of some error. Yeah, because it doesn't meet any requirements for these operating systems. I recommend you do a little bit technology. I need a security board and then that. I recommend you do that so far. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. Since this is my first show using the computers, this is running Windows 10 on it, but thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy. If you liked it, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and smash that like button. And in the meantime, before we wrap up today's video, and I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope you guys did. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Lucky for me, happy anniversary, Windows 10.